Today is October 3rd. We're already in October. Wow, the countdown gets close. And so does the excitement around the ball pin, ladies and gentlemen. As they continue trying to shadow banding or ghosting or whatever, term that you're familiar with. I'm not up to all that lingo. But, they are basically trying to make you think that there is not an election. It's already over. Don't worry. Don't bother. Oh, stay home. Yeah, you'll be happy. And I'm sure a lot of people will. Isn't that sad? So anyhow, this is basically about that. So they are playing hardball. Or not, I shouldn't say hardball. I should be saying that they're playing like the scums they are. I don't know of any other term to put it. But these people that are going out there because they don't like what you believe in or don't like what you say, the people that are running our government today, hey, that kind of rhymes, doesn't it? But anyhow, they're out there en masse. Why they believe this way, the only thing I can think of is programming and conditioning. Otherwise, people would see what it's for. But they are trying to make you believe that there is not an election, and they were doing everything that they can to remove our signs from high visibility areas. I've had, let's say here, one big one and four little ones removed around the post office. I've had three there as you turn in behind the McDonald's. Three of them right there where who has a multitude of signs that I'm sure you're sick of by now. There is three there, and I believe maybe even my opponent's sign may have been moved in that too. Who knows? That's interesting. But yeah, and then also along the 160 there, I guess you would say across from the old KFC all the way down to the what do you want to call it there, the Verizon store or whatever it is on that frontage road part. I've had three taken from there. And that's interesting. I haven't noticed if any across the street have been taken yet. Those are a little bit harder to get to, a little bit more obvious that somebody's doing it. So they're being sly like little snakes and slithering and getting them. I hope they're getting their jollies off doing this. This is the type of people that we have to deal with, people. I mean, this is the type of attitude that runs the government, that controls us. No, enough. This is, I don't know what scale to call this in, but this is just, it's way beyond nasty and corrupt. It's just pure evil that doesn't want to know that there are good people out there that are tired of this and have said enough is enough. And that's why this old man here, me, is doing it, because I'm tired of it. I do not want to see this for our grandkids. My grandkids, your anybody. This is terrible. If they get us into this, you'll own nothing to be happy manipulation that so many of you think is so wonderful. What a phrase. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if that's the path you want to take, that's your free will. But the rest of us sure as shit don't want to take it. A lot of us like our freedom. A lot of us like our lives and our private properties and our homes and the ability to go here and go there and freedom of travel, and oh my God, all these things are being restricted. I mean, and they're using this supposed healthcare bullshit to do it under. That's all it is. It's bullshit. We're declaring an emergency. Oh my God, yeah. And we're all supposed to jump and click heels and stand in line and say, yes, sir. What can we do for you next? Roll up your sleeve. Screw you. I'm sorry, there's a lot of us that don't buy that bullshit. And I'm standing up for those that don't and those that are on the borderline because we will not enforce anything like that. No, you have free will. Free will. You can make up your mind if you want to do something like that or if you don't. Each of you has the right, and I will defend each of those rights because that's my job, is to defend your rights, especially when it comes to your personal private property, freedom of speech, unlawful mandates and statutes and regulations that all they do is create revenue streams for these people, and they try and keep you in that revolving door, always charging you here, charging you there. I mean, come on. Kind of sounds like a corporation, doesn't it? Oh my. But anyhow, that's what we're up against. So people, please, yeah, tell somebody, say something. Just don't sit back. This is crucial now. This is getting terrible. I use that word too much. This is beyond that. I mean, to be as low as to remove somebody's signs, that they spend a lot of money for, and a lot of people give money so you can do that. And thank you all that have done that. It is a blessing. Yeah, those that believe and are saying, yeah, they've had enough too. And I thank them for stepping up and giving us money so we can have signs, so we can get out. Can we do get into the paper? And that's what we're trying to do. And here's a little prediction. I bet Terry puts us way in the back. Or does something to make it look bad. Rachel, you did a phenomenal job doing that. Thank you. In the short period of time that you had. Yeah, that's amazing. I know you're a busy young lady. And so, yeah, thank you. Woo! Yeah, a lot of work. And we were down in Arboles Saturday. Had a very good meet and greet with a lot of local folks down there. And you know what? They're even more pissed off than we are up here. Yeah, they're even more so because they're ignored down there. And they are. I mean, you go down and you look at the roads and you go, oh my God, that's Archuleta's answer to tourists that come here that want to go and use the dock or use the what do you want to call it? The state lands, the federal lands, whatever the hell they are. Down there and park and dock and all that kind of stuff. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. We should be a little bit more prouder than that and have something down there that people will enjoy going to and remember and want to come back to. Isn't that what it's all about, folks, is revenue? Come on, let's do a good, honest revenue. Not the, oh my God, not the type that we have out there now. That's just completely wrong, and that's a squeezing, and that's a taking. No, that's all going to have to be reassessed. But anyhow, those are things that we're going to have to do as a community. We can't be lazy anymore. If we're going to take our county back and be a constitutional county, we best start thinking about it and what we're going to do, because once we get it back, there's a lot of work to be done. Don't fool yourself. I'm going to be calling upon a lot of you out there to help me get this done, because this isn't going to be a one-man show. Oh, no, sir. Yeah, we're all going to have to take a part in this. And, yeah, so we'll be doing recruiting. We'll be doing all kinds of stuff. And I'd like most of you to step forward and voluntarily help, because that's what makes America great, is we all get together and we do something for the common good. Agree or disagree with all that kind of stuff, as far as, how our personalities and stuff are, we can all band together and fight for the same thing, and that's freedom. And that's the main thing, is freedom. So, yeah, let's set the disagreements and personalities and stuff aside, and let's shake hands and say, hey, it's time now that we step up and we take this thing back and we all get on the same page and recover from all this. This has been in the works for a lot of decades and generations. And they're here now. We best stand up like our founding fathers did, because that's what's going to take, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's going to take that much of an effort, and there's going to be some sacrifice that have to be made. There's a show out there, is it on Netflix or something, called Turn, T-U, it's kind of like a backwards Z-N. It's about George Washington's spies and what they did in the big cities during the Revolutionary War and how they helped Washington get inside information. That was really, really, really good. So anyhow, there goes my phone. Okay, well, look at that video. See it. Okay, bye-bye.